My name is Usman Ahmed, and I'm the Group CEO of the National Bank of Bahrain. We're, classified as a domestic systemically important bank in Bahrain, and we are the largest domestic bank. That comes with a lot of responsibility, which is just broader than what we have to do for our own direct stakeholders, whether it's customers or shareholders or employees. And so we are very mindful that as the National Bank of Bahrain and as a domestic systemically important bank, whatever we do with respect to the products and the services and the liquidity management and resiliency related measures has to be up to a standard where it enhances value proposition as well as the resiliency and the soundness of the financial sector at large. So I think it comes with that responsibility. With respect to opportunities, we generally look at the glass as half empty, and we always like to look at how we can continue to grow, how we can continue to serve our customers better. Of course, while navigating all the challenges that we have, I think nowadays the challenges are quite linked to the environment in which we operate, and the recent geopolitical events being one example. So being ready to absorb shocks, being ready to adapt to adverse changes in the environment is one of the biggest challenges. And that requires a keen understanding of what scenarios could unfold if things got turbulent. In addition to that, I would say that, I think one of the biggest challenges is being able to ensure that we can continue to deliver on new technology. We offer our customers the best of both worlds experience. We offer customers the opportunity to bank digitally, as well as a nationwide network in Bahrain and a presence in UAE and Saudi Arabia. So I think we have to essentially make sure that we are able to serve our customers across all channels, across all segments, and both on the traditional banking platforms as well as on the digital platforms. I think the extent of personalization that has happened on providing personalized customer experiences with the help of technology has been a surprise. And by that, I also mean how personalization has blurred the boundaries between sectors. So if you take financial services as an example, it's not just the banks or not just the fintechs that are focused on finance that are providing financial services. You see financial services embedded in e-commerce. You see financial services embedded with delivery companies. You see financial services being offered by telecommunication companies. So I think that whole sort of broadening of the space has been greatly facilitated by technology, and it has been driven by the ability to provide personalized experiences through combining value propositions across different sectors. And that's been very interesting to watch, and the pace at which that has happened is only expected to accelerate in the future with the availability of technologies like artificial intelligence now to drive that hyper-personalization further. Well, I guess the most important prediction in this context is around how to continue to expect the unexpected. If you just look back perhaps 12 to 18 months, it would have been very hard to predict that artificial intelligence will play such a fundamental role in the future of finance. And that's something which I think we should continue to expect. But if I look at the other big trend, it's going to be around the acceleration of the pace of tokenization. I think that's going to be very important to watch. And providing tokenization as an alternative store of value, as an alternative medium of exchange for retail level clientele within the financial services sector, I think that's going to be an important one. And then, of course, the extent to which quantum computing will get applied is also going to be very interesting to watch in the future. We went through this thought process when we were refreshing our values as an organization recently, and I'll touch on a few of those which I think resonate with your question. So firstly, agility is very important. Nowadays, with the pace of change and general unpredictability around the operating environment or around the pace at which new technologies and new players can create disruptive forces in the industry, it's important to be agile. It's also important to have a mindset of being innovative, as individuals as well as an organization. And at the same time, it's very, very important to be able to take ownership, to be able to drive decisions, to be able to drive execution, and to ensure that that can be done in a very, very collaborative manner. I think those 4 things really set the foundation for effective leadership. And of course, they go hand in hand with the need to be transparent, the need to be, as I said earlier, communicative, and ensure that there is the ability for individuals across the organization to be able to link their job and to be able to link their contributions to the larger purpose of the organization.